Hi, I'm Greg McIntyre, estate planning and elder law attorney, and I know that many of you out there have been affected by this pandemic. I know that I have been, and our office has been. I've recorded a short video on the 3 things that you should have in place to be prepared no matter what happens. Okay, the 3 things that you should have in place to be prepared no matter what happens. This pandemic has been hard on all of us. It's been hard on me. It's been hard on our clients and their families. So I've taken the time to record the 3 things, and I'm going to go over them now, that you'll learn and you'll know by the end of this video. 1, financial powers of attorney, general durable power of attorney. 2, healthcare power of attorney. They may sound like simple things and simple documents, but they're not. And 3, disposition and protection of assets by will, trust, or deed planning. So let's dive right into it. Number 1, a financial power of attorney, also called a general durable power of attorney. It's what I call the most important document you can have in place if something happens, if you become incompetent or incapacitated due to anything, including the pandemic, okay? Including what's going around. So if you have your financial power of attorney in place, you've given and appointed an agent the ability to manage your financial affairs, to make sure the band plays on, the bills are paid, to make sure that assets can be shifted, legal planning can be done to protect your hard-earned money and property should you fail to do so, and to help qualify you for benefits should you need assisted living or nursing home care. This document is extremely important, and it's also important that you choose an extremely trusted individual to play this role. General durable powers of attorneys are not simple documents. We need to take into account whether the agent can gift to themselves. If so, how much? If that's a husband and wife, it might be unlimited, right, to shift assets around if needed, to do whatever's needed. Let's sit down and talk about it if you'd like. Let's go into number 2, healthcare power of attorney. Healthcare powers of attorney should have HIPAA authorizations built in to allow for the healthcare agent to pull medical records if they need to. Would it be important to appoint a trusted individual to make your important healthcare decisions if you were on a ventilator, if you couldn't speak, if you were incompetent, incapacitated, right? In a drug-induced coma, right? I mean, these things are happening all around us right now, and you need to think about that. Who are you going to appoint to make those important decisions? A living will is something I didn't say in the 3, but we can talk about that with the healthcare power of attorney. If I'm terminal, incurable, maybe brain death has occurred, I'm being maintained on a respirator, a ventilator, is it okay to let me go at that point? And at what point is it okay to let me go? Those are things that you can define in a living will document and not just leave it up to your relatives or a court-appointed person to make those decisions. You take control and you're proactive there. Number 3, disposition and protection of assets. Certainly, getting your affairs in order. How are things going to pass to heirs? Or do you have underage children, grandchildren? How are those things going to be cared for? Are they going to help them go to college? Are they going to, all be given to them in one lump sum? Let's talk about it. Trusts can do things that are similar, but are not subject to the court process of probate. Liens attach during probate. So if there's long-term care, things like that, those liens can attach during a probate process. Irrevocable and irrevocable trust, we can talk about those and how those can work to avoid probate and protect your assets. Also, deed protection. Deed protection is also a simple and cost-effective way to protect your real estate, your home. Tenants in common with rights to survivorship deeds. Ladybird deeds, also known as enhanced life estate deeds. Traditional life estate deeds. How do those work, and how can they work to protect your property and pass that property to your loved ones? Let's sit down and talk about it. As a free gift to you, and during this trying time for all of us, I would offer a free consult at one of our locations. We're located in Charlotte, Shelby, and Hendersonville, North Carolina, covering much of Western North Carolina, most of it. In addition, we also offer virtual consults to people across the state of North Carolina, and if we need to, phone consults if you don't have the technology to do the virtual consult. I would ask you to take advantage of that. Please do. I'm with you during this pandemic. We're all going through this together. And let's make sure that we have our affairs in order, take care of ourselves first, and then our loved ones and our family. Thank you. Have a great day.